Okay, did you see that Joe Coy monologue last night at the Golden Globes?
I'm your host, Joe Coy.
Yeah. It was one of the weakest opening monologues of any award show I've ever seen. Uma, Oprah, Uma, Oprah. And while we're all not comedians, there is something that the rest of us who do corporate presentations can learn from what he went through. Okay, first of all, you don't blame anybody but yourself.
I wrote some of these, and they're the ones you're laughing at. Look. Some I wrote, some other people wrote.
Look, we're all professionals. And the people who write for award shows regularly write for award shows. All those other great monologues, well, they've written some of those too. There's one rule in comedy. Either they laughed or they didn't. And if they didn't, it's on you. For those of us who do presentations or speeches in a corporate environment, look, your slides may not work, the microphone might suck, and something else might go down. But you don't stand on stage and blame the crew or blame somebody else who worked on your stuff. You're on stage, it's on you. Be a pro, suck it up, and make it work. Second lesson, never make excuses. Just don't make excuses. At one point he said, I only got the gig 10 days ago.
Yo, I got the gig 10 days ago. You want a perfect monologue? Yo, shut up.
No one cares. No one cares if you're a last-minute substitute for another speaker who was supposed to be there. No one cares if you were told that morning that you're about to speak. No one cares if they didn't get your slides in advance. No one cares. Either you did the job or you didn't do the job. Real pros make it work. Do improvisers kind of go, hey, we're only making this stuff up on the spot here. That's why it's not funny? No. I think it's really interesting is that had Joe Coy not said anything about only getting in the gig in the last 10 days, that it would have been written today, hey, don't hold it against him. He only got the gig 10 days ago. He didn't have a lot of time to prepare. No excuses. And 3, be the voice of the audience. Look, again, another rule in comedy is you always punch up, you never punch down. You always punch up to people who have more power or privilege than anybody else. And in a room that's filled with multi-millionaires, I know you're probably thinking it's kind of impossible to not punch up because everybody has privilege. Well, yeah, in some cases, but know that some people are also defined by their personality. Taylor Swift is adored by people. And we've all had this little soft spot for her ever since that Kanye West debacle. I'm going to let you finish. So if you're going to make fun of Taylor Swift, remember to be the voice of the audience. And what the audience is saying, and what the audience is thinking is, you're adorable, you're awesome, and we love you. So any joke you make can be followed up with, just kidding, you know what? You had a killer year. Good on you.
There's just where to go to.
Look, Joe Coy's career is not going to be defined, hopefully, by that performance last night. I don't know him. I haven't seen a ton of his stuff. I wish him success. But know that his career will be defined not by the performance, but by how he responds. How does he follow this up? I, for one, am standing by.